Drillers on the ends and the walk with poles.
Yeah.
Before you know it, they just go max.
Nah, I don't.
Out of nowhere.
What's that?
Yes.
What's that?
Drawing up.
How come your legs are gone skinny? It's not my family today, you know. I'm well ski. Alright, you blessed.
Next Monday, man. 10th of
Why is that payday? Is that the only day you get paid on?
Nah. The 10th.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Chew. Tap your nose, man. Hey, shut up, man. You going on with yourself or shut up? Hey, you know all they want to do is sniff each other's buttons and then they're good.
I know. Is it a girl? The guy, he does all the games, isn't he?
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah.
They always see the footage of it on there.
Yeah.
And he does it on that, to be fair.
Yeah, no, it works out better, man. That's
Much better, man.
especially if you, like you said, you want to put it together and that.
Monster, brother.
Man, I'll show you today, man.
Mazzalini. Oi, boys, come on, let's get up. Let's get on it, man. Oi, what time is it now? Callum, come on, hurry up. Knees up, boys. Knees up. Heels on the way down, boys.
Do the job.
Sharp, man, yeah?
Now then, Dave.
Boys, hey, boys, why are you at the back of the queue, yeah? Whoever's at the back of the queue.
What are you saying, General, today, man?
Wartime, baby.
Yes. Let's get this W.
That's all coming to you now, to be honest. The left side of the back there. Yeah, don't come on. Just here. Yeah, man. I can't fucking get to it. Like that.
Sunday's a history, Sunday's a mystery, bro. Sunday's disappeared as far as I'm concerned. Whatever was said on Sunday, today, boys, like I said in the chat earlier, character, some determination, yeah. The pressure of winning the league's gone, so nobody has to play with that pressure on their back. I need you to turn up today, yeah. Play for each other, first and foremost, yeah. Pray for some pride on the fucking badge you're wearing on the top, boys, yeah. Trust me, it may not mean a lot to certain man, but it means a fucking world to me and the boys, yeah. So all I'm going to say to you boys is, in 90 minutes, if it's not showing about how committed we are compared to how committed they are, we want some rag-ass rollers, 10 before the game. What happened to the last team that done that? We rolled them in it. So that same energy and that same thing was actually right there.
So how can he go straight at the back and we go in? Me and Faz decided to go 3-4-3.
What is that take?
So we've got Robbo central, Cad on the left, Joe on the right. Yeah? Or if you want to go on the right, Cad. You sort out between yourselves, then, yeah? Okay, the two in the middle, the two in the centre, I'm going to go with Jay.
Third game in 3 days. You want to put me right?
Alright, fair enough. The two in the middle, Daisy, yeah, bring you back in, son, injuries and stuff. And JJ, doing your job in there, lad. And then on the right, we're going to go Callum. On the left, we're going to go Callow. And up top, we're going to go 3. Rick's down the middle, Sim on the left, Trey on the right. Come on with the game, please.
Yes, people, welcome back to Birmingham Elite FC TV. Now, apologies for the delay in uploads. I've been busy at work, in all fairness. Real life's taken over. But nonetheless, this week's fixture sees us playing a Farmhouse Beacon fixture. Both teams know each other very, very well. So we banter on the pitch, off the pitch. So let's get into the action. You got a long ball sent over the top by Mr. Ricketts, the general. The boys go chasing. The keeper scoops it up nice and easy. Now their goalkeeper is looking for options. One long one over the top he's looking for. You got the big man Curving doing a job up front for them. He holds off Drew, and in all fairness, Connor's first touch is absolutely naughty and goes and slots one in the bottom of the onion bag. 1-0 to Farmhouse Beacon. Slow start from the elite boys, not at the races so far. And that's a slow start from the elite boys. Now as we get back into the action, they send another long ball out into that left-hand side. Connor's in a bag of space again. Robbo does just enough to hold him up. Whips it in. Goes well wide though. Now it's still more pressure from Beacon. Deep in our half. Got Connor on the ball. Into the feet of 10. My boy from way back when. Gets a little deflection. But it's scooped up by Erkan doing us a job in goal today. Now the goal kick doesn't really get over the halfway line, but Bertie plays out to the right hand side to the bar, who's doing us a job on that right hand side. Into the path of Ricks, slats into Sim, who can't get it out of his feet. First touch is a shambles and it goes out for a corner to the elite boys. Now bugger all came with that corner, so here we are again, back up the other end. Decent little footwork, this is by Trey Bertie. Decent shape to him. Plays into the feet of Ricks. Just at a camera shot here. The bar's trying to get to it, but again, goes out for a throw-in. Start again. Quick throw-in taken by Beacon. Managed to work themselves a corner off the back of it. Corner whipped in. Cleared by Daisy De Bruyne. Onto the edge of the 18-yard box. Cleared it upfield by Bertie. Tams comes and gets a head on it. Daisy tries to help it on. Defender handballs it. Free kick to the elite boys. Daisy whips one to the back post. El Capitano gets a head on it, but not quite enough. Not enough power on it. Scooped up by their keeper once again. Another long one deep into our half. Decent header there by Rob Evo. The boys got time to turn on it. You got the bar doing the job on that right hand side. Loses possession. Now I don't normally say this for the opposition, but at this point, people, what can you say? Lads couldn't get nowhere near Seb Gaskin in that midfield, and he only goes and slots one in the bottom of the onion bag. 2-0 to Beacon. Now that is a piss poor start from the elite boys. 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes against a side like Beacon. It's going to be a dogged one now. But we got to roll our sleeves up. Try and get ourselves back into this game ASAP. Now as I say that, offside given against the elite strikers. Free kick to Beacon. Now we did clock early doors that Connor is their outlet on the left hand side, and as most of the teams know in this league, you can't give him any time on the ball. Cross comes shot, goes wide, goal kick. Now the first 20 minutes of this game, nothing was sticking up front for us, and literally Beacon constantly had us on our back foot. Seb was pulling strings in that midfield. Boys couldn't get nowhere near him. Credit where it's due. He tries to slot another one through. Like I said about Connor, he always tries to get a shot away. Goes wide once again. Now the boys ain't giving Seb no time in that midfield after realising that he was pulling the strings. Sim goes on the run. Their right back takes him out. Free kick to the elite boys. 20 yards out. Daisy whipping the free kick in. Nobody competing for it. Keeper clears it. Still on the edge of the box with the bar. I believe that's Curving putting the foot in, and it goes out for another throw-in. Long throw-in into the box. Cleared again by Beacon. Whipped in decent there by Rob Evo. Can't get enough on it. JJ swings the foot but doesn't get no connection, and once again Beacon managed to clear it. But fair play to Sim for putting in a doggy work and going and retrieving the ball. Go and start again. Probably about 20-25 minutes into the game at this point, and the boys are finally woken up a little bit. Evo plays a long one over the top and the boys go chasing. Put their centre half under a bit of pressure. Into the feet of Ricks. Tries to get a shot away, which dragged well wide. Now it's more of that doggy work by the midfielders once again. Starting to mix it a little bit now. Outlet is Callow on the left-hand side. Just out of camera shot, so as we switch to Kappa cam. Now you see it. Now you don't. Decent footwork there by the boy Callow. Steps over it again. Good little foot in there by their right back. And B can come away with the ball once again. Cad plays a loose one into Trey Bertie, but Trey does come away with the ball. Spreads it out wide to Evo. He's got time to get his head up. Tries to dink one in. Breaks out to Bert to get on the edge of the box, but high into the stand, if there was one. Now that's a loose ball into the air by 10, and I do believe Rob Evo wasn't clearing the ball then. I personally believe that you see Sim on the left-hand side. Sim's got time to get away with the ball. Turns inside. Turns their centre off again, and goes and wins us a penalty. Their goalkeeper's doing everything he can to try to put Sim off, but Sim slots it bottom left-hand corner, gets us back into the game.
Oh, get the ball.
Now that's a good response from the lads, but in my opinion, it shouldn't take us to go goals down before we get back on it. Once again, that danger man. But Al Capitano's over there to sweep up. Goes out for a corner in the end. Corner whipped in. Al Capitano challenging. Cleared by Daisy. And he's going to be held up by Ricks. He's nice and strong. Does just enough. And releases Sim once again, who drops the box. Tams is treading water. Sim gets a shot away, but their goalkeeper makes a save. The centre-half plays out into their right back, whose control isn't on it. And it bobbles out for a throw-in. Now the boys are starting to put 1 and 2 passes together here. You got Evo on the ball once again. Plays it into the feet of Al Capitano, who's nice and strong. Tries to get a shot away, but it's deflected out for a corner. Short corner taken. Callow can't get the ball out of his feet. He tries to dink one in, but it's cleared. Clearance doesn't make it past the halfway line. You got Cad on the ball. Sends it out to that right-hand side once again. You got Robbo and the bar still mixing it. Tams has got the ball. Clears it, but it's straight back onto them. Ricks plays it into the feet of Daisy, one-on-one, but their keeper's out quickly. Great save that was. And as we move it back down the other end, B can do get a free kick, but it's whipped in, ends up going out for a goal kick. Nothing made of it. It's more battling from the elite boys, and what a great outside of the right foot ball there from Evo. Sim's in a bag of space. Alino ends up giving it offside. Sim shoots nonetheless, but it goes way over the bar. You got their danger man Connor on the ball once again, into the feet of Curvin. He's got time to shoot, but he goes well wide. Trey Burt with more doggies in that midfield. Releases Sim, and dubious offside. Sim's not happy about it, neither the rest of the lads, but nonetheless, we've got a crack on, boys. On this right-hand side, you got De Bruyne, who whips it back up the line into the feet of Callow. 10 goes chasing, tries to put him under a bit of pressure. Callow does come away with it. Handball by their number 22. Referee brings it back for a free kick to the elite boys. You got the boy Days of De Bruyne standing over the free kick, eyeing it up. Tries to put one into the top bins, but it does go well over the bar. This angle gives another little clearance of how close it was. Always rising though. Now I did say that Seb was pulling strings in that midfield. He sent Days to the shop there. A decent turn. Runs past JJ. The bar ends up fouling him. The referee could play advantage because they have got the ball, but ends up bringing it back for a free kick. I believe that's Sufyan over the ball. Shoots, but it goes wide again. Now we're literally into the last couple of minutes of the first half. You got the boy Callow. He whips a cross in. Bert shoots into the ground. competed for it. Rick shoots. JJ tries to get a foot on it, but Suf once again does just enough to put him off. Ends up hitting the post, and their goalkeeper scoops it up.
Oi, covering behind them days.
And on that note, referee blows up for half time.
What did I say before the game? The pressure shouldn't be on you to fucking try and do everything 100 miles per hour, you know? Just win the game and enjoy it. If that means you back your brethren up and you fucking hit attack and you lift the man, then do it, innit? Since bang now when they said that we're playing like we've been fucking relegated, what? And I said, because the league title's done now, what? We're not going to fight and battle for each other. We're better than this, boys. A lot better than this. We've been a better team. Got 2 chances and scored 2 goals. This is it. But again, what I said, the back of those 2 chances. Boys, the outlet ball is, I'll be honest, it's Callum.
Yeah.
Callum's outlet, but I tend to injured, you know? Literally 10 injured. You can't run. So what I'm saying to you is every time you take your man and see, like who's on Tandy's side, just take on their right back and left back. I have a bit of faith in yourself, boys. I need them.
Now with that halftime team talk done and dusted, the boys just got to go out there and perform. No pressure, just go and enjoy the game. And as I say that, Callow plays on into the feet of Ricks, who sees the run of Daisy. He's got time on the ball, he tries to pull it back, but their centre-half does just enough to get on it. Bert keeps the ball alive, out to the bar, who switched out to that left-hand side. He shoots, he takes a deflection, and it could go anywhere. Daisy into the box, cleared once again by Suf. Quality defending that is. Ball's kept alive by Rob Evo. Skips past Connor, who slips. Takes on Tams, who's got to concede a free kick. 20 yards out, edge of the 18-yard box. What can the boys make of it? Evo standing over the free kick, tries to play it into the runner Sim, but B can do clear it. Callow tries to keep the ball alive, plays out to that left-hand side. The bar helps it on, and I'm not too sure why the keeper doesn't pick this up, and he panics and he goes to kick it. I don't know if their defender passed it back to him at a camera shot, but nonetheless, the boys have a throw-in. Now Daisy plays into the feet of JJ, who's always going to be strong at holding the ball up in the box. He tries to turn on it, shoots, but it is dragged, and the keeper scoops it up easily. Now this next little segment, I'm going to dedicate it to you, Tams, because I know you're watching, bro. You've been messaging me for a while. I haven't been ignoring your messages. I've just been busy. Tams has been asking me to include this Megs that's coming up shortly into the video. So here's your moment, Tams. But Daisy ain't having it. Tams loves it. Look at his afters. Look at him. Loving it. Fair play, Tams, man. And that's a decent whip into the box there by Suf. Decent header again by Drew, the general. The boys can't clear their lines though. Beacon is still camped in our own half. Another decent ball whipped in, but the general's all over it once again. Now this is strong hold-up play. This is by Kervin, and decent feet as well. You got the naughty man on the edge of the box again. Seb tries to whip one into the top bins with that left foot, but it does go out for a goal kick. We're about 10 minutes into the second half now, and the boys have actually got their foot on the pedal, and we're actually starting to play a bit of football, and it has been all of us. You got the general, who whips it out to the left-hand side to Cad, who helps onto the bar, who has been decent and dangerous today. Drops the shoulder, gets past their right back, shot away. Keeper saves it though. Now, decent header from their midfielder into the feet of Kervin. And Seb always keeping our midfielders on their toes, but the general ain't having it this time. Great tackle there by Drew. Neat little play there by Daisy De Bruyne into the feet of Ricks, who decent at counter-attack, goes down the other end and wins us a corner. Can't complain at that, boys. Now Daisy's on the corner, he whips one in. You got Drew lurking at the back post, gets a decent enough header on it, but not enough on it to trouble the keeper. Start again. Evo with another one of them direct diagonal balls. Picked up on the edge of the box again by Sim. Steps past their man. Shoots, but there's not enough on it to trouble the keeper once again. Keeper just dusted off his boots at the same time. I clocked it. But again, it's more that battling from the elite boys. Trey Bertie driving. He has got it in his locker to put it top bins, but clearly not today. Evo doing bits on that right hand side, and once again, referee could blow up for a free kick on Callow, but Callow gets up quickly into the feet of Evo, who drives, tries to whip man across the box, but decent defending. Now, big shout out to my boy Diz, doing a great job there at Beacon. And my boy Ten's run his course. He's done out, he's finished. Not too bad for an old head though. Now as we get back into the action, another corner whipped in. Robbo tries to shoot, but decent defending again by Beacon. De Bruyne tries to keep the ball alive. Ricks goes for the spectacular, but it's just cleared again by Beacon FC. Now, I'm not being biased, people. It has been all of us in this second half so far. We have come alive and we have wanted it a bit more than Beacon. Whipped in again. De Bruyne competing. They dallied with it on the edge of the box and Daisy goes and wins it once again. Shot by JJ. Drag wide though. Now, the elite boys are looking dangerous and we are looking for that equaliser. Battle there by Ricks, who plays into the feet of the bar once again. First touch isn't the best. Shoots. Great defending by their centre-half once again. From that corner, they compete and they do manage to clear it. Doesn't get as far as Evo though, who turns, tries to play it back into the danger area. Picked up once again by Trey Bertie, out to Callow, who has got it in his locker, but that one ends up in the bush. Quick change, Daisy De Bruyne rough, and you got the boy Akani that's going to do a job up top for us. And as we're still in their half, decent little dummy there by Trey Bertie. Little slice pass from Robbo into the bar. Kept alive by Ricks, who does put a little back heel on it. And Callow's hungry and he wants it more than Seb. Still battling. Bertie comes over to back him up with a decent little change of play there at the left-hand side. Sim's got all the time in the world to try and get a shot away. But once again, decent defending, man. Now, Kervin loses possession of the ball on the edge of the box. Trey Bertie tries to do something neat with his feet. Doesn't come off, but we still got possession of the ball. Massive shout for penalty here, but the referee ain't having it. Everybody kind of stops, but we do go and win the ball back. Decent little foot in there by Cad. AJ with his pace and power on the left-hand side. Eventually comes to Sim, shoots, but keeper picks it up. Now, I believe there's been a couple of changes for Beacon. Callow's doubled up on that left-hand side. Overlap by Tams, who whips one in, but we do retrieve it. And this is where we will highlight the bar for his work, man. He doesn't stop running. Takes it from our own half into their half and goes and wins us a free kick. Decent enough, that is. Can't complain at that, lad. Sim tries to play into the path of Robbo, who can't get a head on it, and it's collected again by their keeper. Now, probably one of a few chances that Beacon do get here. Decent little turn by Kervin into the path of Connor, who I will say if he puts this in the back of the onion bag, it's game, set and match, but he misses it, and that is a massive changing point in the game. Another long ball up top. The boys are competing. He does break to the bar. He's about 25 yards out. Shoots. Well over the bar though. Now it's more decent footwork and hold up play by their big man Kervin up top. They're just playing with it on the edge of their 18-yard box. There's not enough pressure. Then you got Seb, who's trying to skip round JJ. Ends up winning themselves a free kick. They're 23 standing over the ball. And it's a decent save by Erkan, who has had very little to do in the second half. Now back down the other end, you got the boys mixing it once again. Callow doing the doggies, just skips past Tams. Still got the ball though. Knocks it around Tams once again. Whips it in the box. Left foot shot by Ricks, which dragged wide once again. Slowly but surely the lads are creeping back into the game, and it can only be a matter of time before we do get the equaliser. Now another long throw into the box by Robbo. AJ's just stuck underneath it, but Beacon can't clear their lines. It's kept alive by Sim on that left-hand side, who managed to skip past Kervin. It's played out to the bar, into the feet of Drew, who shoots. Keeper's had a nightmare there. Keeper, I know you don't want to watch this on the replay, but I have to show it, lad.
Fucking yes, man. Fucking yes, man. Oh, we ain't fuck.
Now, if the chances we did create in the second half and the amount of possession we did have, it's only fair that we have gone and drawn the game level. Now, B can win themselves a corner. It's competed and it's cleared off the line there by Cad. It's a bit of a goalmouth scramble. Erkan does just enough on it, but ends up being cleared away in the end by the lads. B can still in possession of the ball. Sebi helps it on once again. Drew with the first header. AJ's got time on the ball. Decent little footwork there by Rob Evo. He does see the runner Sim, but it ends up running into the hands of the keeper. Unlucky though, boys. You got the boy DeBar once again, running with it out of defence. We've brought on the big man Maltz, who plays into the feet of Ricks, who's nice and strong. Rides the tackle, manages to get a shot away, and just inches over the bar. Now Moulton into Robbo, who's been searching for this runner Sim all game. Eventually it does come off. Decent control there by the boy Sim, who goes and makes it 3-2 to the elite boys. What a great response, lads, from going 2-0 down to now going 3-2 up. Love to see it.
Fucking yes, man. Yes, man. Fucking get in, man. Robbo, Evo. Evo. Oi, Evo. Evo, fucking ball that was, bro.
That's a great attitude and determination shown by the lads to get back into the game. And as we go back up the other end, Beacon again with a free kick about 20 yards out from goal. It's whipped in. Kervin tries to get a hand on it, but it goes wide. Now long goal kick, helped on by the bar. Helped on again by Ricks into the path for Moulton, but they've got to clear it out for a corner. Decent and more pressure from the elite boys. Corner whipped in. Beacon do get the first header on it. They do clear it, but it's helped on again by the general, kept alive. You got the big man Moulton with those neat and tidy feet when he's not thinking about the game. He's got time to get his head up. Plays into the feet of AJ, who tries to get a shot away. They can't clear their lines, and AJ, in all fairness to him, goes hunting and does come away with the ball again. JJ into the feet of Ricks, who goes and slaps it in the back of the onion bag. 4-2 to the elite boys.
Yes! Talk to me, brother. Oi! Yeah, man. Oh, it feels good to fucking be on the winning side again, innit?
Now straight from the kickoff into the path of Kervin, who gets a decent shot away, and Erkan, who's had nothing to do pretty much all game, has gone and kept us in it. Now from that corner, just out of camera shot, so I do apologise, it's whipped in. They've managed to keep it alive. They get a shot away, but it does go high over the bar. Now, as you've clocked from the first half, we haven't given Connor any time on the ball. You can't afford to. Callow covering around and doing the doggies. And fair play to Moulton here with some decent footwork. He manages to clear the ball into the path of Callow once again, who's got time to get his head up, carry the ball a few yards, and plays a decent ball through to Sim on that left-hand side. Now, Diz, I've got a bag of love for you, but you are treading water there, lad. Sim gets a shot away, saved by their keeper, and the referee's about to blow up at any second now. A great response from the elite boys. We go and get our first win in a long time, 4-2, and we'll take that all day.
The general comes.
We go to war today.
Yes,
400 minutes in
and
4 days.
We won the war. Played, lads. Great battle, lads. Did it the hard way, man. Well played. That's how we roll, lads, man. Oh, Sim quality, man. Again, man. Played, man. Molds played when you come on, mate. Played again.
That's what we want.
That's what I'm talking. Captain's performance again, man. Led the line. Nah, it was a war, man. It was a battle. You get me? Oi, lads, all the best, man. All the best, man. Good game, lads, man. Akani. Yo, listen. Yes, yes, see, Lee, I got that. Akani. This is what it's about, you know. This is football. That's how you should listen.
Order, listen, I would have loved you to score the further than this. Faza. Wait, hey, don't be serious. Nah, no.
Oh, listen. Played it again. Big up, man. Well done. Robbo, fucking class again, mate. Absolute quality there again. Oi, lads, played, man. Wicked game, lads, man. Nah, wicked game, man. Wicked game, man. Great game, lads.
I started the game, I would apologise.
Oi, lads, listen. Oi, come on, man. Let's get this in.
Listen, I'm going to take that.
Oi, lads, let's get it in.
AJ going mad. AJ should have done things different. My reaction wasn't based, and I got my nan again.
Hey, but AJ, when you come on, you done bits.
So I'm big enough to apologise, yeah? But when you come on, that's how you shot man up.
Oh, we worked fucking hard, you know. Enjoy
Exactly,
that.
lads. Beast mode, Kadim played. Oi, the boy played, man. Second half, used quality, man. Run your socks off, son. Banter, man.
Get out of here.
I'm happy
Say
today.
it.
Captain mate's back, bro. You had to, man.
You know what? We did it the hardest way as well. 2-0 down.
My captain
2-0
come back
down.
from graft. My captain
And
come
the
back from
captain, he come back and so got the team.
my car, bro.
Led the line, yeah.
Telling you, man, you had to, man.
Led our
You
players
had
here to the
come and
victory
show.
today,
You
lads,
had to
man.
get strong
Well
and
played.
show us, man, but flipping. I'm happy, bro.
Work, you know, work.
Mate, that calendar
Hard
bar,
work
bro.
that was.
Yeah, second half
At
he
the
was
bar,
good.
mate.
You know what? Second
Flip
half
it
he was
out.
good, man.
Ain't it, bro? Get the ball and get off. That's how we play. That's how I like to play, Cap.
Yeah.
Fast football.
And you know
man.
what? They didn't make it easy for us, man.
Nah, man,
You know what?
break them down. Broke
You
them
know
down.
what? It was a
2-0.
tough game.
Listen,
It was a
2-0
tough
down.
game. We still
Remember,
In the middle.
2-0
Yeah.
down. 2-0 down to come back and beat them 4-2. That's the character, man.
played,
That's
lads,
what I
man.
love about my players, man. Yeah. Nice one.
Enjoy this win, you know.
Defo.
Now, from the elite management, staff and players, we'd like to dedicate this match to the memory of Jordan, who tragically lost his life. May he rest in peace. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Birmingham Elite FC, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.